Hi, my name is Emily, and this is my YouTube reflection number 3. To get started, reflecting on various systems that I navigate in my daily life, I guess this can include just like the people and the communities I come across day to day. Being aware of these different like systems or like factors helps me become a better leader because I am able to be a better communicator with those different systems and with those different groups. I'm able to understand them and connect on a different level, make sure that every person and every group is heard. Just overall being more aware and understanding. And then the next question is to list daily activities and how, like, if they're more leadership or followership oriented. So a quick day-to-day in my life I'm on a club sport team, and we usually practice early in the morning. So on a typical day when the season is still in session, I would probably get up around 4:35 in the morning, go to practice, eat breakfast, go to class or go to campus to do homework, usually until like late, like 6:15 or so, when all my classes are over. And then I would have some sort of meeting, either with like my club sport team or collegiate times, or have volunteer session, somewhere in the mix of that span of hours. Then I would have dinner and just kind of like relax the rest of the night. I definitely think I have a more leadership oriented style when I'm at practice or at my sport club meeting, because I am on the exec board, and I hold a position that definitely requires me to be a leader and set a good example for everybody else on the team, which I like really enjoy. Like, I like being a leader. But then also there's some activities during my day, like going to class or going to go volunteer, that I follow most of the time a followership style, just because there's someone else directing me on what to do. But of course I can step into more of a leader position if needed, or if the situation arises. I think having a mix of both is really nice. Like, I've always been like more of a quiet leader, but like having a space to like show my leadership skills and be a helpful asset to my team is really nice, because I'm able to kind of express my ideas, and I'm able to see like a positive effect on the group as a whole. And then moving on to the next point of topic is reflecting on eulogy versus resume virtues. I've never heard of this before, which is really interesting, but I think, I feel like I view my life, or it's easier to view like your life as like when you're younger as more of like eulogy virtues, because you don't really understand the concept of like good grades or trying to get internships or trying to get jobs. But I like to have both. I do value my life more in eulogy most of the time, because I just like having strong morals, being kind to others, being honest. Of course, like, resume virtues are a big thing for me, and they're becoming more important as because I'm like a junior in college, and I have to think about graduation and stuff. But I think eulogy is more important to me because you do have a job, or you are a full-time student, but you also have a life outside of that, and you had to have those strong values, and you had to like still present yourself in the way you want to be presented. It's definitely hard to balance both those things in college, because you want a fun social life and you want to focus on those eulogy virtues, but at the same time, like, you're here for academics, and that should be your main priority. And then moving on to the servant leadership, I might have written about RBG earlier on a different assignment, but I wanted to like talk about her again just because that's honestly who I first like think of when I think of servant leadership, because like so many people like remember who she is and the like work that she's done for like women in America or just America in general. But I'll read aloud like a quick little letter that I wrote if I was able to read it to her, obviously. And I'm just gonna read it off because I don't have it memorized, but it says, "Thank you for always serving others. Everything you did on the Supreme Court and working your way to the position will never be forgotten. If you were alive still, I'm sure you'd be disappointed in the Roe v. Wade being overturned. However, that doesn't mean we won't stop fighting for what is right. Like most servant leaders, you possess qualities of awareness, persuasion, empathy, and leading by example. Many people look up to you as an icon and a leader because of your servant-style leadership." Obviously, there's a lot of people that I can think of or I can write a letter to that have servant-style leadership, but she honestly just came to mind first because of how powerful she's impacted our society and still does, even though she's passed away for like 4 years now. But yeah, that was my YouTube reflection 3. Thank you.